Hey, good morning, guys. My name is Peter, or Pandelis, or some dreams come true, like some guys know me. This is Carter.
Uh,
And where are we at, Carter? We're at sports headquarters?
yeah, we're at Lakewood Sports Headquarters in Kenora, Ontario.
And I want to show mainly my Greek friends, no offense to Canadians and Americans. You guys are going to see too. There's quite a few amazing lures here. Like, it's a musky shop. These people, not specifically for musky, but they have a lot of musky gear in here. And musky gear is pretty unreal. It's not like any other species that you go after. It's a predatory fish. It doesn't have another enemy in this lake, nothing that will chase it or eat it, so it's kind of the king of the predators. You go musky fishing, Carter?
Yeah, I do mostly musky fishing myself.
Yeah, that's the thing with musky guys. It's like carp guys. They're obsessed with it, you know. It's the kind of fish you get one and you kind of can't stop going after them, you know. So let's go see some musky stuff.
All right. We'll start back here. Right here, probably. So a bait like these ones here,
Oh my
the
God.
Bondi baits are my favorites myself. They're versatile. You can use them kind of all year round. You got, whether you're casting them, you could use ones like these. Go to jigging like late in the year. You can go with one of the wobbler style Bondi baits. So good for jigging. You can still cast them.
So when these first came out, I remember like some years ago, it wasn't that long ago, right?
No, they've only
And-
been around for a handful of years.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing with Bondi baits is that you look at this thing and you're like, what does this do to a fish? Why would a fish grab this thing? You know,
Yeah,
my
exactly.
personal opinion, what I think, why this works, fish regurgitate.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, it
they
looks like
throw up,
imitation.
and it looks like something that a fish has spat out.
Yeah.
And that is always a good food source. All fish are opportunistic feeders, so when they see something like that that catches their attention, they're gonna grab it. And because muskies are massive, we need a big piece of plastic for something like that to attract the muskie. Another very popular lure, those are suics, right?
Yeah, so these ones would be the Suics. They've been around for years. They're one of like the original musky baits. And still, even now, they're one of the best ones out there.
And the way you use a suic, you basically cast,
Yeah, and it's like a jerk bait. You kind of just sweep it
you
back to the
sweep it
boat.
back,
Yeah,
this thing dives, and then it
Yeah,
comes back up
exactly.
when you leave it, and it basically catches their attention. They see movement in the water. Muskies like movement like that, but they stalk their prey, you know. So you gotta be moving around. Don't think you're gonna go casting for muskies in one spot, spend 5 hours, oh, nothing hit, and leave. That's why it's an easier fish to target with a boat, guys. It is not an easy species at all from shore. Let's see some more lures here.
I would say one of the most popular musky baits would be bucktails.
Look at that.
They don't so much look like an imitation bait, rather than it's the vibration of them that I find seems to bring the fish in. And if you talk to like any musky guy around, every single one has at least one bucktail in the boat.
Yeah.
And
I think they have multiples. Eh?
yeah,
Like,
I know myself. That's like the only bait I use midsummer
yeah.
for sure.
Bucktails, when I was here 5 years ago, it was introduced to me as the best lure that I could use, and specifically it was a perch pattern lure.
Yeah, it would be.
It had like yellow blades.
Something like this would be like
Yeah,
like
that's
a new school perch pattern on a bucktail. If I can get them on camera.
we have double bladed bucktails, single bladed. The double bladed ones are usually the most popular.
Yeah,
This
that
is
would
really
be like
nice,
a modern
actually,
perch
man.
pattern.
Is this new?
That one's not brand new.
I
That,
might be getting this one.
yeah, that pattern's been out for a
Dude,
few
this
years.
is nice.
Yeah. That's a Dadson, that one. Those ones are pretty hard to get your hands on usually.
$79, guys. I might not be getting this. Not today. You buy these lures, you pay for them, but you pay for quality. Like the fish that you catch, you can catch. How big is your biggest muskie?
My biggest would be about 51 inches.
A 51-inch muskie is a beast. Like, how much would that weigh, for example? Because Europeans are more with weight.
Yeah, that would probably be 40, 50 pounds.
What else should we see? I should grab some lures here and show.
Yeah,
Look at this
so
thing.
if you're going like later in the year, getting into trolling season, any of these hard baits work really well. And we got everything. You got some baits ranging from, you know, like $30, $25 up to some like these ones here that you're looking at upwards of around $150. Super high-end, hand-built custom baits.
Who makes those ones?
These are Supernatural Big Baits headlocks.
Look at that.
So that'd be one of my favorite trolling baits personally.
You know, I was fishing for fish smaller than this when I was in Greece.
Yeah, I fished for quite a few smaller than that as well.
That's a nice color too.
Yeah, that would be one of the better ones in my opinion.
That is a really nice color. And then top waters, you got some over there. I see the...
Yeah, tons of different top water options.
You have a musky net so we can show them what a musky
Yep.
net looks like? Oh, that's fine. Look at
So
that.
this would be one of like the smaller ones. They do make some bigger options as well, but as far as size goes, this is usually the general size nets guys are using for muskies.
Yeah. So it's basically like for the European dudes to understand exactly the size. That could easily be a carp net, but the only difference is this one is, it's all metal frame, so a lot sturdier, a lot better quality for a predatory fish. You don't put it in the net when it's tired. The thing with musky is you want to get it in the net as fast as possible. You don't want to kill the fish. They will literally fight themselves to death. That's the thing with muskies. And now that's why people use like really heavy duty rods. You'll see people casting on videos for musky. I even have a rod like that. That's, you could use it for tuna basically, that rod.
Yeah,
Am I
you
wrong?
definitely
Like,
use them as saltwater rods. If you
I've
really
seen
want.
people pull out grouper fishing with
Yeah.
the musky rods, and they don't the one guy had his drag like all the way tightened down to show the quality
Yeah.
of his musky rods.
Yeah, all our musky reels, we keep the drag as tight as possible, and they still don't hold. Like,
Yeah. So this is the thing, guys. You find a good lure. I used one yesterday, for example. He's not here right now, but Mike helped me out. I came by and I met this angler named Mike, and he fishes for musky quite a bit. He advised me even for pike that I was trying yesterday. I got a smaller one of these Rapala lures, and I liked how it worked so much. I'm gonna be tossing this quite a bit this year. I think it's gonna give me a fairly good chance of accomplishing what I want to do. So this is what I'm choosing today. Carter helped me out on these. So we have it's called the X-Rap Otis slow sinking soft tail, and I'll show you guys the action when I go fishing next time, and you'll understand why they're so good. So I'm getting a couple of sizes. Fish, no matter what the species, for some reason, like eating small things in spring. As the season progresses, you're gonna move on to bigger things up until you get to fall, and in fall, you're gonna be throwing lures that weigh probably close to 1 kilo each for musky. Size matters. You agree with that,
yeah.
Carter? Am I
For
saying
sure.
something wrong?
Oh, I
'Cause
agree with everything you're saying there. That's
These things that I know, for example, I know these things from carp fishing.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same thing over there, you know? And it's amazing how different species you can apply knowledge and kind of be in a good point. Now, this is gonna be my favorite lure, I think. I'm gonna be casting this more than anything. Look at that. I wanna bite that thing, you know? Like, I was seeing it swim in the water yesterday. I almost dropped my rod and jumped in to grab it. So, let's buy these, Carter.
Alright.
And I am paying debit. Carter, don't say the price out loud. I don't want my mom to have a heart attack or anything.
Alright.
They're already complaining why I don't visit. Okay. that's that, guys. Hey guys, so I just bought a few pretty nice things from sports headquarters over there, Kenora Sports Headquarters, and now I'm on my way. I'm just gonna walk home. It's a beautiful day. It was kind of chilly when I started off, but the sun is up. Temperatures are gonna warm. They're gonna be getting higher and higher. Let's see, next week should be pretty good. I should start getting some fish, but we'll see.